security for $69 a month. Call today.
Well, earlier this week, we told you about a Macon father of four who is doing his best to feed his family right now after his EBT credits got stolen.
It is a problem we are continuing to follow. Fareeha Abrar has been doing some digging into what's being done about the stolen benefits. And Fareeha, it turns out it's much tougher for families who were victimized recently.
Yeah, it is. Now, we still have a week left in January, yet stolen SNAP benefit claims are continuing to pour into the state's Department of Human Services. Now, the problem is a law that would help replace the stolen benefits is no longer in effect after having a deadline last month, leaving new victims with no answers. Imagine preparing your holiday menu and scheduling your grocery run around the time your EBT credits deposit, like Tavana Smith.
We were shopping for Christmas to get the dinner. I got to the checkout counter, it declined. I said, well, that's weird.
For the last 4 years, the single mom's relied on food stamps depositing on the 23rd of every month to provide for herself and family. But 2 days before Christmas, she faced a dilemma thousands of families across the Peach State can relate to.
Are in Pennsylvania, a whole nother state. They're being taken the same day they were deposited. Even though they're deposited at 12, we're trying to figure out how much time what is going on? And they're spending $60 at this store, $90 at that store. They're able to go to different stores and spend the money in a whole nother different state.
The first time it happened in December, Smith followed all the online steps to file a claim for fraud so she could have her credits reimbursed.
Because I didn't want to repeat the same situation.
But she was met with the same results Thursday, left with almost no credits on her EBT card.
I have a 1-year-old that has to eat. This has been 2 months in a row.
Smith relies on the assistance program to cover the cost of food, while her job covers everything else.
So that takes care of the car note, the car insurance, the phone bill, the diapers, the wipes, the clothes, the shoes she may need.
Now she raises questions for what the state's going to do if the credits aren't reimbursed.
What is the emergency steps that you guys have following up for this? Because you can't tell me y'all just got people out here hungry. What are the...
And the Lord told us, woe to those that go down to Egypt for help. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, glory, and fear to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem Rakakwadash. I also want to give double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that taught us this truth. And as always, peace and salutations to the Lord's hopeful elect. Back at it with another quick epistle, man, about these SNAP or EBT benefits, food stamps, if you will, and how there's this stuff going around. There's two things that I'm spiritually observing about this: the fact that people are able to steal people's information on these cards and utilize it. It's the same thing that happens when with hackers or when people, what's it called? Identity fraud. And I mean, it happens to a lot of us. It's happened to me a few times, man. You'll wake up and you'll see transactions on your bank account that you had nothing to do with. It's the same thing. So all of this, it's, a catalyst to them, putting out that mark of the beast, man. Okay, we're having all these cyber security issues, so we'll just come shut down, the grid for a moment, and we'll reset it. But when we reset it, everyone will take this mark of the beast, and it'll be a lot safer. All right, you won't have to worry about identity fraud if you guys take this mark of the beast. The second spiritual thing that I noticed, of course, it looks like one of our sisters, okay, Eve, and just how she's just hella dependent on these people, man. This is what we're trying to teach you guys, man. Seriously, I'm trying to be, sincere and not, go the angry route if the spirit doesn't lead me. All right, one more time, crying out, to our people, man, to repent and come back to the Lord Yahweh. All right, who the world ignorantly just calls God, and Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, man, because this is going to be a recurring theme as we get closer and closer to the second coming of Malak Yahweh Shai. All right, and you can just see how, you can kind of sense the pride on her, basically the entitlement, especially here in Babylon the Great, the so-called United States. A lot of people, most people, are used to having things their way. They're used to sitting on their ass, especially the woman. I'm not saying that the sister sit on her ass. My baby mama do, and you know what I mean? So I can speak for her, okay? But, they just feel hella entitled, and any type of, friction that comes, or people don't know what to do other than complain and then get angry. All right. You know what I mean? They're gonna complain and get angry, and feel entitled. Like, what y'all gonna do about it? What y'all gonna do about it? Y'all don't have, protocol in place. We hungry. We's a hungry. Come on, man. All right, we're warning y'all. We're getting ready to come into this time called the Great Tribulation, or Jacob's trouble, and it's gonna be nothing but issue after issue after issue, and ain't no way you coming out of it. You got two options, man. Really, if you wanna, possibly make it through, either you're going to have true faith and obedience towards Yahweh Shema Shah, and that starts now, or you're going to have to go to your enemy for want of all things, and you're going to have to bow down and take that mark of the beast and worship that beast system, man. All right, which the Lord has commanded us, his believers, all right, not to take. He did instruct us to have faith until the end, man, to believe in him that he's going to provide food for you. Okay, sister. Now, I don't know, like I said, I'm not going to be unwise. I don't know what the sister do in the privacy of her own home, but you can kind of discern spirits. The Lord did give us the spirit of discernment, and you could probably bet your bottom dollar that sister right there, for damn sure, if she is praying, she's not praying in the name of Yahweh Bahashim and Hawashai. Not sure if there's a man in that household, or what, man. But you see, you wouldn't be in these dire straits or have the mentality that you're not going to be okay if you were serving Yahweh Bahashim and Hawashai. Because the Lord, we have ups and downs in the truth, and we go through things just like everybody else. But ultimately, we have enough faith in the Lord, through his mercy and love will provide for us. But again, we're warning y'all, we're coming into a time where it ain't gonna be no joke, man, and it's gonna be issue after issue. Matter of fact, this little I'm hungry shit ain't nothing, because in Matthew 24th chapter, the Lord prophesied a famine is gonna come to this place, man. Let me get that right quick. This is Matthew 24, and we'll start at verse 5. After the disciples asked Yahweh, what shall be the signs of his second coming? For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, Messiah, right? And shall deceive many. So false prophets, first and foremost, that's a sign of the Lord's second coming. And if you are wise enough, all right, then you should see that that's been going on for quite some time, man. Especially today, man. There's a lot of false prophets out there coming in the name, of the Lord. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. That's happening now. And there's been a World War I, World War II. Babylon itself, USA, been involved in a hell of a lot of wars, man. Plus the other nations upon the earth, man. China, Russia, they've been in their own wars as well. So we've experienced wars, and now we're hearing the rumors of the big World War III, more mess. Okay. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. So it has to happen. All right. But the end is not yet, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, man. And not only the nations as it relates to, continents and countries, but even, within those countries and regions, man, people are going to go at it. Just like here, we believe there'll be a so-called race war, man, and that's happening now. You see there with the propaganda, they got, KKK members or whoever the hell they are marching with flags, man. You got the radical Israelites out there doing what they do, and it's just going to create a whole bunch of mess and chaos, man. That's what the Lord is going into. So not only, big wars of countries and regions, but, individual, nation against nation wars, man, or what they call race against race wars, man. All right. Man against woman, that's going to pop off real strong. Men are fed up with how the women are, and they just really waiting on the green light to get back at them, man. And the Lord is going to allow that, which is why, the Lord is constantly warning his people, hey, come back, repent, so you won't get caught up in this, my little sister. Okay. And it says, and there shall be, there it is, and here's the point, and there shall be famines and pestilences, diseases, sickness, okay, and earthquakes, all type of storms in different places, man. So that's the point. The Lord prophesied that this is the words of Malachi Hawashah, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus, okay. He prophesied a famine is to come. So if you can't handle this now, and you don't have the faith, or you don't have the spiritual tool bag, if you will, to know how to pray, you don't have patience, that's a part of that spiritual tool bag, being patient and waiting on the Lord, and knowing and and really knowing through that faith that you really have that you're going to be all right. First and foremost, if you do have to go through a period of time, where you're not stuffing your gullet, fine, so be it. You should have enough faith to know that you're not going to die. And you should have that experience by praying and fasting often, like the Lord said his disciples was going to do, fasting often. You will have that experience of what it feels like not to be stuffing your face for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and snack time, and in between, and all that shit, and a midnight snack before bed, and all those things, man. That's a part of suffering. All right. And the Lord say, if we suffer, we shall reign. So, that suffering, it could be anything, man. Not just, literally people putting their hands on you, okay, but even just not stuffing your face, man. All right, all day, every day. In Babylon the Great, this is one of the most obese countries on the earth, man. Overindulgence, man. All they care about is folly and food, man. Here, folly and food. All right, and we're warning y'all, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Hawashai, things are about to change, and you guys are gonna get exposed. And we're tired of hearing, you people crying and complaining all the damn time when we're teaching y'all. All right, hell, I barely got some food up in here, but you see, I got faith in Yahweh Shema Hawashai. I'm not getting on, camera complaining and asking, oh, when are y'all gonna give me this? When are y'all gonna give me that? Fix this, fix that. If I have an issue like that, which is a constant thing, which we all have issues because we're not in our rest, then guess how we handle our business, man? Well, we cry out to Yahweh Shema Hawashai through prayer. All right. I'll pray to Yahweh Shema Hawashai, for those provisions, man. I'm not going to get up here and beg these motherfuckers for nothing. Now, the Lord did teach us to use the word, not abuse it. So I ain't even tripping, as long as you ain't just lazy like my baby mama, all right, and just sitting around the house for years after years receiving benefits and haven't done a goddamn thing. Use the word, man. All right. But if you're not serving Yahweh Shema Hawashai, all those provisions is finna be null and void. All right. It's going to be in vain, and the Lord pretty soon he's not going to be, it's either you going to have to bow down to the enemy and you going to have to do it the way they say, which is going to be taking that mark of the beast. All right, not speaking the things that we speak, or you're going to serve Yahweh Hashem and Hawashai and deal with what comes with it and receive the glory, after this thing is all over with, man. So, you do some meditating to see which route would you rather take. Unfortunately, it's already been prophesied. The majority of our people are going to go, the route of the mark of the beast. They're going to, bow down and worship, our enemy, man, like they have always done generation throughout generation when this big test come, man. All right. All the mocking and scoffing, or just, blowing it off. Oh, it's cool because, and here's exactly why. I mean, because they're settled on their leads, basically. They think it's a time of peace. And in relation to Jacob's trouble, it is. And this is exactly 1 Thessalonians chapter 5. And we'll start at verse 1. But of the times and the season, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. So starting with the Lord's hopeful elect, starting with the watchmen, the prophets, okay, the seers. It's no need, for our brother to write unto us, because we can discern the times, man. We know that these are the last days, and the Lord is getting ready to come back. Verse 2, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. Okay, for when they shall say peace and safety, and old girl, month after month, in relation to just eating, okay, it was peace and safety. Now all of a sudden, it was all good just a week ago, but boom, something changed, man. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, man. All right, so definitely in relation to the great tribulation, man. But these little events that happen is still, this precept still remains, true to every situation that you have. That's why we move with fear each and every day, and we like to give more thanks, man, through the spirit, just like, not being funny or trying to boast, but I'm just trying to do better. I just brushed my teeth when I woke up this morning, thanking the Lord for running water, both hot and cold, in the name Yahweh Shema Hawashai. We had to be that fearful, that thankful, man, because it's all gonna be an issue here pretty soon, man, and you're gonna have wanted to have given it your all as it relates to serving Yahweh Hashem Yahweh, and that's something that pleases the Lord. He loves to be praised and worshiped, man. So you thank the Lord for everything. You got a vehicle, you got food, period, you got clothes. You need to be thanking Yahweh Shema Hawashai as much as possible, and hope that he's going to remember you during this time of great tribulation, man. But again, for when they shall say peace and safety. And the old girl thought it was peace and safety time. She thought she was going to go to that grocery store, okay, utilize those SNAP benefits or EBT benefits and get food, and she couldn't do it, man. That's sudden destruction, man. That's sudden, oh shit, I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh shit, it was all good just a week ago. And they don't have the spiritual tool bag to know how to, fix the issue, man, and of course it'll be the Lord that'll fix that issue, but they don't know that because they don't have no true faith. They don't have no works. All right, they're around here just with their heads in the clouds, especially the woman, especially the single woman with a child, man. All right, it's the worst thing popping right now is a single woman with a child. Like, and who knows where her baby daddy, quote unquote, is. He could be not here no more. He could be locked up, or he could just be doing his own thing. She could have put him out, could have put him away. Who knows, man? But you kind of tell ain't no man in that household, man. And that's what, it's not good for a man to be alone. And how much more is it not good for a woman with a child to be alone? That's crazy. That's actually sick. All right, it's getting sick. I hate to see our women like that. Everywhere you go, you just see, women and children, no man. All right, but all that is getting ready, to be an issue, during Jacob's trouble. And we don't want to get caught up in that. And I can continue on. As travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. And that's the difference. The Lord say, watch ye therefore and pray always that you are worthy to escape all these things that shall come upon the earth. All right, those guys, 2/3 of the nation of Israel, along with you heathens, and along with that wicked nation, Esau, Edom, a lot of these things that the Lord's going to bring upon the earth, they're not going to be able to escape. Look at what happened every freaking year in California with the fires, man. I just saw a video with Tyra Banks, complaining that her house, got burned down in those California fires. Guess what? They didn't escape that judgment. All those nice homes, and the Lord, he brought fire to some, very prominent, nice areas in California, and it happens every year. It burns up, man. All right, and they wasn't able to escape. It was all good, literally a week ago. Or not, I'm sure they've been burning for longer than that, but you know what I mean. At one point in time, it wasn't on fire, then all of a sudden, they're having to, get the hell up out of there, man. All right. But ye brethren are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief. See, we're watching for that thief, and we have received the light, which is this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding provided to us by Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, man. All right. Ye are all the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness. Therefore, let us not sleep as do others. So we're supposed to be woke. Like they try to make that shit a catchphrase, man, just like the truth is a catchphrase, but we really mean what we're saying when we say we're in the truth. That means we actually know what's going on. It's not a catchphrase, man. All right. Therefore, let us not sleep as do others, as do the 2/3, man. They're settled on their leaves, both man, woman, and child. But let us watch and be sober. And guess what, man? Your behavior as it relates to serving Yahweh Shema Shai can greatly affect your loved ones, man. Your children, your parents, your brothers and sisters, especially your household. Okay. So if you love your children or you love your family members, you're going to do what you need to do as it relates to serving the Lord, so that he won't put these curses and all this hell, upon you and your household. Because if you don't receive those SNAP benefits, my sister, not only you're hungry, but that child will be hungry as well. And then you're going to be compromised. All right. Again, you're going to either have to go the debauchery route, sell your body, or steal. Okay. Or you're going to have to, go to Esau, Edom in want of all things, man. And that's not what we want to do. We want to prove a point. We want to show the world that the Lord is with us. And if you don't have that spirit, guess what? The Lord probably not with your punk ass. No offense. I didn't make the rules. I didn't create the story. We're just the messengers, man. All right. The Lord, contrary to popular belief, the Lord didn't come to save everybody. Only the nation of Israel. And within that nation of Israel, it's only a remnant that he came for. So if we can discern that you're not coming in the correct spirit as we're getting closer and closer, we can discern if you're, sincere in serving the Lord, even if the Lord didn't reveal his name unto you. Are you trying? Are you learning the reason why we're telling you, or the Lord is telling you not to eat those abominable things? Are you going to continue to eat it? Right? put a curse upon, you know what I mean? Put a curse upon everybody that just blow, that dietary law off and just want to do what they want to do. Now we're in our captivity, and a lot of time we're ingesting, abominable food that we don't even know, but the Lord will have mercy upon us, man. All right. But if you blatantly know and you have the resources to get other food besides abominable things, and you just do it anyway in the name of it tastes good, or in the name I'm going to do what I want to do, or in the name that you think that the law is done away with, then, we pray the wrath of Yahweh Shem Shai upon you. We pray that you break out from that shellfish. We pray that you have, parasites and all those things, because you deserve it, because you're completely, blowing off the law. All right. And we don't want to get caught up in that, man. And again, not only the sudden destruction side of those EBT benefits, but the whole cybersecurity aspect as well, how they're creating these problems so they can come out with the solution, man. And oh man, the persecution is coming. And I had that, but I'll probably save it for another lesson, man. But there's a lot of misinformation that I feel is coming from the government right now, man. There's so many articles, okay, like the Trump thing, man, the Trump with the child support thing, and how so many people getting on social media talking about whether they was for it or against it. A lot of women was against it, a lot of men were for it. Kind of find out this man ain't even said that. That's that false information that they're doing, that they want to eventually try to, trickle down to the prophets and put us in a category of people out here putting out false information. All right. And so they can persecute us and lock us up and shun us and, whatever they want to do. So we not ignorant to Satan devices. Lord willing, man, I can speak on that, in another epistle. But you got to watch, man, because it's a lot of things going on, man, with your boy in office. He ain't playing no games. The Lord got a spirit on Trump, and things are looking good as it relates to prophecy, man. And again, we just don't want to get caught up in that sudden destruction. We want to be ready. We want to be servant, found doing the work, found in the fear of Yahweh Shem Shai. And if we do that, man, the Lord is not a man that he shall lie. He's going to be with us, and we ain't got to worry about where our next plate is going to come from. Our next meal is going to come from. How, adequate clothing, man, adequate shelter. Okay, but for the wicked and the ones that didn't listen, see, they think we playing, or they think the Lord is playing. That they think this is just talk until their ass is hungry, until a situation like this. It's always fun, folly, and games until something actually is brought to your front door. Look at when it was the Wuhan, over in China, how nobody, we heard it, but who really cared if it didn't affect us, man? And I can speak for myself, but I am in a lot of a watch, man, so I am, circumspect. But come on, man. You think the people here in Babylon the Great really cared until it came over here, until they started shutting down, until they started masking up and putting bubble wrap all over the damn place? Same thing, man. It's the same thing with prophecy. They're going to think, people just talking. The prophets is just talking, all right, until it is brought to their front door. And then they're going to have this freak out spirit where they're going to be trying to find a solution to that problem, whatever that problem may be, whether they're broke, whether they're hungry, whether it's an extreme level of violence near them, all right? They're going to be looking for a way to get out of that, and they're not going to have Yahweh Hashem Shai. Neither is the Lord going to be dealing with them. Matter of fact, the Lord said he's going to mock when you're fear cometh, man. All right, he's gonna mock you, and he's gonna do that through the prophets, man. All right, you thought it was all good. You was talking, especially for you ones that got rich off of social media and the internet. They're just gonna boom, because the real goal isn't for you niggas to be rich. You think Esau is letting you get rich, for no reason? All right, he's setting you up to be dependent on that system, man. So he's gonna create this solution where, just like, look at when TikTok, again, false fucking information, bro. They wasn't never gonna fucking shut that shit down, bro. They're just lying, just seeing how the people are, how they respond to things. They wasn't gonna shut that shit down. It's too much money. Just like the OnlyFans and all the porn or whatever, the nakedness that's happening on OnlyFans. Them folk been talking about they was gonna stop and cut that shit off. Man, please, they ain't stopped the motherfucking thing. Because why? Money. So don't think, your boy Charleston White, he's so prideful. He's so prideful because he gets paid to, do interviews and things. He think he the man, just like everybody else that's getting paid from social media. All right, making a killing. You understand me? You think that the enemy it likes that? You know, the fact that you can just get online and make a decent living, man. You know what I mean? They're gonna fucking cause a problem, make you dependent on that system, and you're gonna have to take that market of beast if you want to continue. And then, you know, when they bring the internet back up, it's gonna be so regulated, man. They'll let the folly and the porn still go on, man. It's the truth that they want to get rid of, man. All right, so there ain't gonna be no more speaking truth. Ain't gonna be no more you speaking against the government and all that. They're gonna cut all that out, man. All that exposing that the Lord is really doing. That's what they want to get rid of. Don't think they want to get rid of the internet just to get rid of the internet. No, they want to get rid of the prophets first and foremost, and everybody else that's speaking against the government. Everybody's not a prophet, but the Lord said He's gonna pour His Spirit upon all flesh in these last days. There's a lot of people of all nations here that sees the bullshit and the lies that is Esau Edom, and he don't like that. He don't like to be exposed, and he a pump because he high. See, Yahushua gonna come, every eye gonna see our King, and y'all gonna know. We don't even know what some of you elites look like because y'all hiding this shit. Y'all ain't no kings, you know. But yeah, man, for everybody that's dependent on the internet and just like, or dependent on the government, you know, again, use the word, don't abuse it. Like, don't put your faith in it. You give, you know, reverence to Yahweh Shema Shai if He did, you know, give you provisions through the quote unquote government like that. As long as you serving the Lord, ain't nobody got no problem with that. We in our captivity, man. I don't care about our people receiving benefits, man. As long as, like I say, long as you know what I mean, putting forth a decent effort to serve the Lord, or, you know, fulfill your lot. If as it relates to a woman, you know, you just ain't sitting on your ass like my baby mama, okay? I'm just keeping it real, man, you know. But I mean, she'll get caught up in this too, man, so I ain't worried. But again, man, the whole point is just to stay circumspect, man, because you see a lot of things are moving, man. The cybersecurity stuff gonna be an issue. What I always say this, man, and it could very, very well much happen if we've already experienced identity fraud. All right, you hear, you know, hackers this, hackers that, you know, EMP this, EMP that, and then you hear, you know, very current news articles about, you know, things like EBT benefits going. Telling you, bro, one day Babylon the Great gonna wake the fuck up, man, and everybody's bank account's gonna be drained. What you gonna do then, bro? It's going to immediately, oh man, it's gonna go down, especially if you got some, you know, hey Jake, we ain't got too much for you to take anyway. You know what I mean? Hey, you know, for a lot of us, man, hey, call all your boss Shem I was shy, man, you know, then the Lord provide for us, man, but we ain't got a lot to take anyway. But for for you YouTubers and things like that, TikTokers, wake up one day and all your money is gone. And the only way you gonna, you know, get it back is by taking that mark of the beast, man. So just stay circumspect, and the Lord is putting the Spirit upon us to say these things, man, so that His remnant first and foremost will know what's going on, man. And then everybody else will be condemned because we told y'all the truth, and we called out the play right in front of your face, man. So with that, I want to give all praises, honor, glory, and fear to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Till next time, shalom.